Good morning, everybody. We're here today at the Lotus Temple, and this morning at the morning brief, some of the people, Charles, Mercedes, Neha, and Yasira had talked to us about putting a little bit of a program together for the rest of the trip. And what they did is they implemented this leader of the day sort of thing, where they choose 2 or 3 of us in the group to just not only physically keep the group together throughout the day, but emotionally just keep the morale up, keep everybody's energy together and hype, because you know, sometimes hearing it from the adults might be a little too much for us and we might want to stand off from each other, but you know, encouraging each other and like keeping each other up is a really good thing.
The kids have a chance to be able to lead and be able to provide a different perspective so they can get the best and the most out of the trip. Of course, all 3 of us, Mercedes, Neha, and I, are still co-leading with them and very closely talking with them, discussing with them. They're not leading any lines or anything, we're still co-leading everything, but I think it provides a really good experience for the youth to be able to kind of shape the trip, but then also give us feedback if they find out something with the youth that they're leading for that day that we can definitely implement as well. We are outside of Lotus Temple, and I will just say that usually this place is packed, and we are the first in line at 9 a.m. to be able to enter the Lotus Temple with no crowds, and that's just amazing. Just got into the Lotus Temple. There's a museum on the right side that gives more details about the temple itself, about the religion, which is essentially encompasses all religions. So the Lotus Temple, there's no type of scriptures, there's no type of statues or anything like that. When you enter, you have to be super silent, but it's gorgeous architecture inside as well. And it really encompasses and embodies all the different religions, no matter what you practice. Alright, Michael, we just came from the Baja Lotus Temple. Let me know some of your thoughts, what you thought about the temple once we were inside of it, the outside, and then we also went down to the library to have a further discussion.
So, first thing I want to talk about is the temple. When we first walked in and we just, you know, sat down, collected ourselves. You know, it felt connected. It was automatic silence. You was able to like feel the vibe in the temple. So, you know, you concentrated, you felt peace with yourself. You know, there was no outside distractions. You know, you got time to think about yourself and like, you know, focus and calm yourself. This whole temple in a nutshell, I feel like it's where everyone from different races, different beliefs can all rejoice together and, you know, find inner peace within themselves.
Word. Well, thank you for your very insightful knowledge.
Of course.
So we'll be moving on, exploring the rest of Delhi. Today's our last day in Delhi before we head off to Coimbatore. Right now we're inside of Old Delhi. Going to go see one of the main mosques there. And afterwards, we're going to go into the spice markets via rickshaw ride. Just learn a lot about Muslim architecture and how they integrated all different types of architecture around the world. Hinduism, Islamic. It's going to be an amazing time right now inside Old Delhi. We just got into the courtyard of the mosque. So this mosque is a main mosque during Fridays where they have their main prayer on Fridays based on their religion. And this mosque is really meant for everyone to come through on Fridays. This is why it's so massive. Jojo, what do you think of the architecture of this mosque?
It's very symmetrical. I mean, the courtyard's like very symmetrical, and then you have the gates that are looking symmetrical too.
And so one of the things to pay respects is for the women to be able to have gowns to be able to cover up, and then also the men also have gowns if they're wearing shorts as well to be able to cover up their legs too. So again, it's just about immersing ourselves fully inside the culture and different cultures and seeing how everyone else really lives inside India. So essentially the Mughals, just to recap, took a bunch of different architecture and kind of molded it into one. So the middle arch is Persian, the one that kind of looks like an upside down lotus is Hindu-Islamic. So it merges Hinduism, which uses a lot of different nature, and Islamic that doesn't use nature. So they inverted it to be able to do that. The pillars are Greek pillars. There's also other different types of art that I kind of forgot on the spot, but this is in essence. And the color is Greek?
Yeah.
And the color is Greek? Okay, bet.
Secret.
Alright, so Christina, what are we inside right now? What did they use this room for?
The preacher, right?
Yes, correct.
The preacher there. And then the other people are praying, sit up there. And it's basically facing west towards Mecca, and they pray 5 times a day.
So this whole courtyard here can fit around 25 to 30,000 people. That's why it's mainly used for prayer on Friday when there's so many people that come here to do their prayer. So right now we're going to climb to the top of the tower to get a nicer view of Old Delhi.
Woo! Wait, my heart's kind of dropping. Oh my god, you standing up is freaking me out. I don't know where to go.
We just reached the top of the tower and are now looking over Old Delhi. We're about to go on a rickshaw ride through Old Delhi and check out some spice stores. Riding through Old Delhi. Traffic, small shops, lots of people. So right now we are inside the spice markets.
Whole spice market.
Whole spice market. Good correction. You're about to enter inside one of the stores right now, and so the kids can get a chance to be able to look at some whole spices, whole teas, and be able to do a little bit of shopping.
We use chilies for. You know, chili is a very rich source of vitamin A and C. Helps in your metabolism as well. 27 different kind of chilies in India, including the world's hottest chilies from ghost chilies. Ghost peppers. Oh yeah. You eat one, you become ghost. Yeah.
How was the rickshaw ride?
It was crowded. He gave every last one of them L's. They ate their dust. Hold that.
Yeah.
Christina and I, we were bumping music. We taught them the shoulders.
Y'all got mad looks from mad people. People were like, "Whoa, look at them!"
Yeah. You can see us saying how we were lit.
More delicious food. And the Pepsi soda. Club soda. Worldwide. So right here is the President's Palace.
On the other side is President's Palace.
And the other side is the India Gate.
Right there, that's the India Gate.
You got a gate named after you?
India Gate. British soldiers. Indian soldiers built by the British.
Okay, then
So we couldn't go down to see the India Gate because it won't allow big buses down that street. So right now we are headed to Delhi Hut to do some shopping. One of our few opportunities to get some shopping in during this trip and see what the youth come up with. And we just wrapped up in the shopping district. Hey, just see that, let me see your henna. Ooh. Oh wait, show me what I got.
Yay! This is what Charles got.
Tapestry. So for our debrief, we're gonna do a rosebud thorn. It's really simple. You pick 3 moments of your day to highlight. A rose is something that was a high moment of your day that was really enjoyable. A bud is something that you're looking forward to for tomorrow, and the thorn is something that wasn't so positive.
My rose was going up the tower, because I feel like I really challenged myself to do that. You know, I was really scared. And then the bud, I'm kind of looking forward to the plane ride. And then a cultural presentation by the students. And then what's special about the school, and like they give a tour. And then an interaction with the students, and then a bonfire with like games and dance and stuff like that.
One last thing to wrap up for the leaders. Any feedback from you all about how the leaders did today? Anything that you want to see from the leaders tomorrow?
I mean, I ain't really got nothing negative to say. I kind of like how y'all was leading. Y'all wasn't really like abusing your power. So I didn't really feel like any negativity from y'all.
When someone's taking the time to do something for you or show you something, you shouldn't be doing like anything else but paying attention.
So, we're going to choose the leaders for tomorrow.
Today?
Today,
Well,
right now. So
can
that
I
way you
pick
can,
it up?
yes, that way you can be prepared.
I want to pick
for,
2.
What's going on? Who wants to pick?
I do.
Okay.
Let me get a make pick 2. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So, the official leaders for tomorrow is Christina and Demetrius. Hey, what? Okay.
Our flight's at 7:20, which means we have to be checked in and already inside the airport by at least 6:30. So we need to be down here at 5 in the morning. Okay? So
5 a.m.